Yeah, so we're not worried at all. We're very confident of the fact that we have robust technologies that will continue evolving. And we evolve with the times. And I think it's based on the question that you asked earlier about the pandemic. We have been building, we've been innovating, and we'll continue innovating. We'll continue looking at ways to improve the lives of many. We're very goal-oriented, and impact continuously works flawlessly. Single app, single user. And that's been a key drive for us as well. Traditionally, as a U.S. founded company, we protect customer data very seriously. We take it very seriously, and we plan to make sure that we continue improving upon data security as well. Actually, as I spoke to one of our engineers this morning, he's working on just that, continuously to improve upon our security, our platform security, to ensure that information is not necessarily loosely out there. Retailers, businesses continue, and then similarly, e-commerce. Our e-commerce solution, Nubia, is integrated with MOOVN to facilitate the delivery. So meaning that as a user, you can make an option of either to meet with the seller, as a customer you can meet with the seller, or go do a store pickup individually. And the last option is MOOVN, and being able to select that from the as a delivery option. Now that will dispatch a vehicle, a MOOVN ride, and the driver will have no contact. I think that we've hit significant stability with the team that you see around here. These guys have been very instrumental upon stabilizing us and being able to set a stage for us to be able to now push harder into Africa. So we anticipate probably going into 6 markets by around Q1, starting January, or up to Q2 of next year. One of the other areas, and that remains a viable destination for us, is expansion area for us, is West Africa. That's because we also have partnered with MTN, and we feel like we can also pretty much provide a lot of value to West African nations. That includes Nigeria and the likes, Ghana, etc. Southern Africa as well remains also pretty much a viable expansion territory for us as well. So we anticipate at least going into 6 markets, and playing in the big boy territory. So we have largely been fortunate to be out there as much as we've also been fortunate to be out here in Africa. Why do we choose Kenya? Kenya has shown a lot of promise. This has been 2 years. I would say relatively close to 2 years in the making. So we have built the infrastructure, the foundation prior to us being able to be in front of you guys today. We feel very confident that this is the right time for us to show up. Kenya is in need of differentiation. Kenya is also showing promise. It's a growing economy. A lot of young folks, tech savvy. We believe that products and services can be improved upon, and we feel like we can offer that difference as well. And very similar to what we've also identified in other markets across Africa, from Tanzania to Zambia, and as we continue to grow our footprint. The other question that you asked in regards to what other benefits can be derived from maybe partnering with drivers and incentivizing drivers is that we also have strategic partnerships. For instance, we have a Japanese strategic partner that has shown great interest in working with our driver community towards putting that we've already actually signed a deal in Tanzania, and they want to extend out here in Kenya as well to help drivers as a technology startup that has been very ambitious for the past 6 years. That we have a robust list of platforms that are going to not only, as I mentioned earlier, become part of everyone's lifestyle. For instance, as I mentioned again, some of these players don't have e-commerce. We have e-commerce integrated into our platforms. Payments is a big deal. One of the things that the gentleman over there had mentioned earlier is that our app has the ability to cash out and instantly have the driver be able to cash out their money if they're receiving any form of mobile payments and or credit cards. So that way they don't have to sit around for a week and wait for the money, and vice versa. So I think that in terms of the customer side, the driver side, we have a lot of products. As I mentioned earlier, MOOVN collects a 15% commission per ride on the driver side. That's another lower rate compared to the other players out there. But you have to also remember what I also mentioned earlier, is that they're also additionally getting some sort of an incentive for inviting them. And actually I forgot to mention, they're also getting an incentive for inviting customers as well. So there's multiple channels for them to earn, some additional bonus money for their activities. And we truly are a platform that really rewards the driver. It's almost a form of revenue sharing, if I may call it. So whatever we earn based on the activities from the people that they bring onto our platform, we give them a 5% return. So it's a way for them to be able to really feel engaged and inclusive on our platform.